Believe it or not, this is going to be the biggest plane that I fly today. I packed the car full of some really small stuff. A couple things you're going to see on the channel, like this one, and there's a couple that Abby and I just wanted to fly for fun. This is the UMX Aero Commander. We've had a really great time with our UMX experience so far. They're just amazing little high detailed planes that quite literally when you lift it out of the box, it's already together, and all you have to do is bind it to your favorite transmitter and you're ready to go. Now of course, because this is a Spectrum receiver already inside, when I say favorite transmitter, I do mean a Spectrum transmitter. What sets this apart from the others that we've seen on the channel so far, one, it does have AS3X like all the others, which is your flight stabilization, but it doesn't have safe, okay? So there's no beginner friendly, like super safe flight mode. It's still gonna help it fly nice and smooth on a breezy day, but no safe. Also, it should be pretty obvious, there are two motors on here, not just one, we've got two. I love that this is a twin engine or twin motor airplane. I don't have a lot of those, and I certainly don't have any of this size. With this amount of detail, this is absolutely going to be a shelf queen for me, but I got to get a few flights in before it's earned that right. Yeah, so I want to share that experience with you guys. I've already got it bound up. I've showed you how to do this in a step-by-step video, how to bind a UMX plane to a Spectrum radio, to the exact one that I'm using actually. And I'm just excited to maiden it. I've got two batteries with me. One is fully charged and the other is at a storage charge, which is 80% juice. So I'm going to do a quick little maiden here, all in the same video, and make sure all my flight controls are trimmed up and stuff. Then we're going to put a fresh, fully charged pack in, and we'll take you guys through the whole flight with me. This should be a lot of fun. We're getting about a 5-mile-an-hour breeze today, so it should be perfect for this airplane.
Nate is going to attempt a ground takeoff. I mean, you can see how low those wheels sit on the ground. Oh my gosh, it did it! I did not expect that to happen. Whoops, sorry about the camera settings there. Did not expect that. Wow. Wow.
Well, it feels really good. I think we've got a little bit of left bank in there I need to trim up, and that's why I wanted to do a maiden so I can enjoy at least a full flight today. Yeah, I'm just trimming that up some to get rid of that left bank. Took about 4 clicks. That's hands-free right there. Nice and smooth. It sounds really good. I'll shut up on the next pass. I really like how this flies. It flies like a big airplane. That's what it feels like, and probably looks pretty scale too. I'll go up above the trees. That's hands-free. Very nice. Okay, let's just kind of take it up a little higher, do a few simple maneuvers, maybe like a loop or something here, and just a minute on the next pass. Then I'll land it and we'll fly on the fully charged pack. This is really nice. I was a little skeptical thinking, you know what, this doesn't have safe. But here we go, let's do a loop. Nice big wide full loop. Flies really nice. This is this is awesome. I love how it looks. I'm getting to be a pretty big fan of these twin engine planes. Have you guys seen the new Twin Otter that was just released? I think it was December. I'm hoping to work that into the budget, into the lineup, see if we can make it happen. So we're getting some gusty wind. I'd say we're getting and this is a light gust of course, but about 10 miles an hour. And so for this little guy, it's handling it really well. We're gonna come back over here. Got to do some right-hand turns too, Abby. Kick it into a figure-8 pattern. You want to keep it on the left side?
Yes, please.
All right, the sun makes it hard on Abby to record and hard for me to see. Let's get a little bit of figure-8 patterns going, and then we'll fly it with the fresh battery. I haven't hit full throttle yet. It just looks awesome. Flies really, really great. Kind of a slow scale flyer. Really didn't know quite what to expect when I didn't think it'd take off from the grass either. Wasn't that amazing?
I can't believe it did that. That was impressive.
Oh yeah, it rolls really well. Wow. Both ways. That is sweet. Nice rolls. Let's do some going this way too. We'll go the other way. Really nice tight rolls. That was full aileron and almost full throttle. Nose up, of course, because you're afraid to lose your altitude on an airplane like this. What a sweet little setup. Can she fly inverted? Oh, not great, not great. Let's pull out of that. No, cannot fly inverted very well. I'm sure we could do better, but it's a struggle on that for inverted flight. You know what? Let's do our full pack. I'm just afraid that this one, you know, I don't want to push the battery too low. So let's have a nice fun grass landing, and then we'll put a fresh pack in, and I think I'll try a hand launch on the next one just to see how easy it is. Here we go. You ready, Abby? Oh yeah, nice little landing.
Wow.
It can do grass.
That's crazy.
Grass is almost taller than it, and it handles it just fine. Fresh battery.
Nate's gonna try a hand takeoff now just to see how it does with that. Here it goes. All right. Took right off, really nice. Yeah, he gave it quite a bit of throttle, so it climbed really quickly.
Didn't need that much. That's really punchy on full throttle. I did not need that much throttle. That's about how much I'd have given it with a single motor. It's got a lot of power, and I think I'm going to try that on this flight just to show you guys the speed and power, because I've been just cruising at like 50% throttle most of this flight and the last one. All right, here's full throttle.
Oop.
Wow, that is cooking now. Okay, let's go this way. Remember, this is a 2S pack, 800 milliamp. That is fast. Woo!
Whoa, I don't even know where
it'll
you went.
fly super unscale. I'll get that under control here a little closer, Abby. You ready for a full speed pass?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Full throttle here, into the wind. And then I'm going to do it this way, and I know the sun is over there, so I'm sorry, but we're going to do a full speed pass here with the wind. Do a roll. I mean, that is like just a little, we can do some almost snap rolls with this if you really want to. Now, a lot of guys find in the RC plane world, most people are just awesome. You know, you guys are the best. There are a couple people that when you fly a scale plane, they only want to see it flown scale. And I do my best to keep that, you know, 90% of the flight, I try to keep it pretty scale, because I like to see it fly scale too. But also being a place where you guys can come see this airplane perform, it's nice to know what it's fully capable of too. You know that if this plane is capable of doing a roll after roll after roll after roll like that, well then it should have more than enough oomph to fly scale when you want it to. But also, just know that there are some people that like to go, I know,
Us being one of them.
I know a real plane can't do that, but man, is it fun. It just is fun to occasionally take it out of the scale world and do something cool like that. Here we go, here we go. Let's go into a nice little roll. Yeah, you're never gonna see this puppy in real life do that, but we're flying a little remote control toy, so it's all about having fun.
And using your imagination.
Oh yeah, love it. I do a lot of left-hand turns here. Let's get it into a figure eight.
Whoa!
Oh, we're okay, we're okay.
You must touch the wing down.
Yeah. This is just awesome. So the UMX planes, not only are they great beginner friendly, awesome little planes that come in one piece, they are also intermediate to advanced friendly planes too. They've got some 3D flyers out there in the UMX world, and this one just not having safe and having twin motors just kind of tells you this is an intermediate plane. You would not want to be an absolute beginner. Let's look at the climbability. Looks
wow.
great. And then we just kind of
You're so high.
Yeah, and let's roll it down. Very nice. Very good climbability. I think it'd climb all day. We'll do that one more time going out this way. You know, probably a half charged battery now. Look, it'll just climb, 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 climb. Only reason I stopped is because I want to get my airplane back. Do an inverted
so
loop.
high.
Look at that big wide.
Yeah, I'm not on you right now.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting for you to come down. There you go.
I did an inverted loop. I think we could try that here. You want to do a nice one?
Yeah.
All right, I've got to climb because
Yep,
it was
I'm ready
very
now.
wide. And I've got to really get some altitude, and I think we can pull it off going this way. Are you ready now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice inverted. Oh my goodness.
Forgot what an
Very
inverted
sloppy,
loop was.
very sloppy.
I went up and you went down.
Better, when I in that dive.
Yeah.
You know, of course the one that was not on camera. It
Yeah.
looked way better.
Go figure.
It's the one that got away. So we'll just try to fly it a little bit more scale now, but this is just a beautiful plane. I really like the Aero Commander. It's one of these instances where I wasn't totally sure before I got it in the air, but now that I've had my hands on the controls, it's one that I'm proud to have in my collection, and it just doesn't take up any space compared to the other planes. I mean, what a cool little plane. Can do whatever I want in the semi-scale world. You got it, Abby? And I know it's just a little guy on camera there, but in real life here, I've got eyes on it, and the bright orange wingtips really do help me keep orientation of this plane. So the camera never does real life justice with anything really, but it is still fun. Don't we live in an awesome world where Abby and I can take this Aero Commander out, fly it at our field. We could fly this in a baseball park because it doesn't need much space to fly, and we can share this experience with anyone in the world that wants to tune in, just about. Pretty awesome. What an amazing time we live in, and even better time to share this hobby. Let's see if we'll still climb. Oh yeah, and let's see the inverted loop now. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah, much better, much better.
I lost you still though.
No.
I had you, and then, you know, sometimes with airplanes, they turn a certain way and they just, on camera, just disappear.
Sure, well, Abby's watching this in a 2-inch screen. We'll do one more time.
I'll try, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, let's climb.
For all I know, I filmed it.
Yeah, maybe, and then I just push nose down, and I gotta push some throttle to get out of that. There you go.
I definitely got you, but you were pretty small on the screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to be safe. I don't really want to.
No, it's fine. I couldn't film that zoomed up.
Pass here too. Now that I did that inverted loop, there we go. There, not too bad. She'll fly inverted, but it is a little bit of a struggle. But once I got the feel for it, it feels a little bit twitchy when it's upside down. Do one nice full pass. Maybe we'll get a little lower. Got to focus on this one a little bit more.
Awesome.
She'll fly inverted, but yeah, a little bit of a struggle. Once I did those inverted loops, I knew we could fly it, hold it inverted. Just feels a little twitchy, I guess, the first time you fly inverted. Give yourself some altitude. Now let's just keep her scale. All these scale guys are cringing. I think there's only 2 of you out there, to be honest. But I get it. I respect it. I very much respect it. I think RC planes are just my favorite part of the hobby, and that's why we're doing this beginner series, the ultimate beginner series for RC plane flying over on our channel.
If you look at our playlist.
Yes, we have a playlist set up for you guys with all of them there. Got some really good budget options, airplanes under $100. We've got awesome giant ready to fly airplanes set up, and a ton of how-to tutorial information within all of those videos. So if this interests you, but you're like, oh man, I only do trucks, I don't think I could ever do that stuff you're doing there, Nate. We've got videos in a playlist, fresh content set up for you with recommendations on airplanes, transmitters, batteries, chargers. Nothing's gonna break the bank for you. We just love this hobby, and we want to share it with as many people around the world as we possibly can. There's just not enough content out there for the beginner right now, at least not new, fresh content, you know. A little bit of older stuff out there. Abby, this would be a plane I think you would enjoy, but also I know you love having that safe switch.
I do, yeah.
So you're welcome to fly it whenever your comfort zone says, hey, I want to fly it.
Probably this summer sometime.
But for right now, we'll just keep you flying stuff like that UMX AerO, which we brought up to the field today. We're gonna have some fun with it. Just probably not gonna record every flight we do all the time. We just love this hobby. Let's do one more nice roll.
Well, you're at 8 minutes.
That's an awesome flight time, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's a very fair flight time for this little guy on I think it's an 800 milliamp 2S LiPo with a JST plug. I think it's time to land because we do not have our LiPo alarm in there. All right, let's bring it in. Are you ready?
Yep.
You know.
Whoa, touch and go. Wasn't ready for that.
I was feeling it.
You were a little fast.
Yeah, I wanted to do a touch and go. Let's do one more.
Well, if you're gonna do a touch and go, let me know. So
okay, let's do one more touch and go.
better.
We'll do one more touch and go. I was just feeling it. It was just like, I don't want to land yet. I'm not done. Oh, skim it. Okay, there we go. And drag. And there we go. That was that little tiny front wheel keeping me down. That was not a cool stunt. That was a total accident. Okay, now we'll get a nice smooth landing. Let's not get that wheel in the tall grass. Oh, a little bouncy.
Not too bad.
It caught that grass, but I'm happy with it. We'll take it. Well, if your airfield is in need of a new or a second mower, you guys, all the members could buy these and just taxi them around full speed all the time. I was blowing grass off of my Aero Commander. Those blades are so low to the ground, it was trimming the grass. So that's perfect for all the other airplanes. Well, I'm really surprised this was able to take off and land so well from the grass. I mean, you know, our grass is pretty short, but it's been shorter too, so that's really nice to know. I think a lot of people really appreciate knowing that. Pleasantly surprised by this Aero Commander. The whole time it was in the air, I was like, wow, I love flying this. I knew it would look great. I mean, that's a given. That's a beautiful plane, but I didn't know it would perform as well as it did. If you've had this on your radar, you've been on the fence about it, I give it 2 giant thumbs up. Definitely go for it. The only thing I would consider is we're getting ready to run. There's a giant helicopter getting taken off right now, which is awesome, but I feel better hiding behind a brick wall when this one's in the air. I just know that it's not an absolute beginner plane. This should be a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 100th airplane. I would not recommend this as a first. I'm shaking at the knees now with what's flying over there. Maybe we get a few seconds of that in the air for you. That's a lot of fun to share. We'll have all the good stuff linked in the description box below. If you like this Aero Commander, we'll have a link down there. We'll also conveniently have our favorite radio to pair with it, a budget radio, our favorite batteries, favorite charger to be paired with it. There's some really cool stuff to pair up with this. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye!